And now moving to South America, where armed members of Venezuela's civilian militia took to the streets of Caracas on Tuesday, parading through the capital's main avenues while holding rifles and chanting patriotic slogans. The march was addressed by the Venezuelan defense minister, who stressed unity and preparedness, warning, quote, "We are not playing around."
We are not playing around here. We are not here to recreate ourselves in time and space, no. We are getting ready. That preparedness, dear comrades, brothers and sisters, is about unity, and it's also about all the people of Venezuela, in the right moment, moves towards armed fight to defend this fatherland centimeter by centimeter.
Nos estamos preparando.
The demonstration comes amid heightened tensions with the United States following a series of strikes by U.S. forces targeting alleged drug smuggling vessels in the Caribbean. Now, Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro announced plans for a constitutional framework to protect Venezuela from potential foreign invasions, emphasizing that all citizens and institutions would mobilize if the country faced threats.
Every citizen of this country has the backing, protection, and the activation of all forces of Venezuelan society to answer the threats, or if that were the case, to any attack against our beautiful, heroic, historic Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela.
And the situation escalated when President Trump shared footage of the Venezuelan militia training on his Truth Social account, sarcastically warning, quote, "a very serious threat." He also posted a separate message claiming the Venezuelan government was sending criminals and psychiatric patients into the United States, threatening severe consequences if they were not removed. In fact, earlier on Tuesday, President Trump addressed the UN General Assembly defending the strikes as part of the U.S. anti-drug operations and vowing to obliterate drug smugglers, while critics accused the actions of being extrajudicial killings. Now, since early September, more than a dozen people are reported to have died in the attacks, with some victims suspected to be Colombian.
Call them the water drugs. They kill hundreds of thousands of people. Tren de Aragua is from Venezuela, by the way. Such organizations torture, maim, mutilate, and murder with impunity. They're the enemies of all humanity. For this reason, we've recently begun using the supreme power of the United States military to destroy Venezuelan terrorists and trafficking networks led by Nicolas Maduro.
Colombian President Gustavo Petro condemned the U.S. military deployment in the Caribbean, calling for a criminal investigation into President Trump for ordering strikes that killed unarmed young people. President Petro highlighted Colombia's shift from a violent war on drugs approach to more efficient anti-narcotics policies, accusing the U.S. of using violence to dominate the region.
It's being said the missiles in the Caribbean were to stop drugs. This is a lie which was said just right here. 2023 and 2024 were the years in which the most cocaine was seized, and more than 700 drug lords were extradited to the US and Europe. It was me who extradited them, and the cocaine was seized by my government. We did not launch a single missile or kill a single young man. Those were the years in which I proved that it was more effective to voluntarily substitute the coca fields and eradicate it with glyphosate and force the poor peasants of Colombia.
And as the Caribbean remains tense in both Caracas and Washington, trade warnings, the militia's mobilization underscores a country bracing for conflict, even as global scrutiny intensifies.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
$36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakarjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.